Look at all that motherfucking money, motherfuckers. Right there. $500 right there. This shit out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Yeah. So Dolph Ziggler. So apparently you guys are hard on for Dolph Ziggler. Really. Now, all of a sudden, the WWE decides, well, we're going to push Dolph Ziggler to be world champion, guys, because he's the best guy in the world. This guy is a fucking nerd that nobody gives a fuck about. People are on the wrestling forums. I'm watching the fucking Smarkbusters 10 video, and all these guys are doing is talking about Ziggler deserves to win the world title in the Royal. He's in no rivalry. How could somebody deserve something that they're not in? There's no rivalry there. It's not world championship material. I don't know why this video keeps skipping, but it's really pissing me off. This guy does nothing. He comes out, he wears the title on his ass, he has mop hair, and he has shitty matches. That's it. That's it. That's all Dolph Ziggler fucking has. It's all this fucking guy has. He doesn't have anything credible going for him. He's just a fucking retarded nerd. Now, a lot of wrestling fans are entitled to their own opinion, but Dolph Ziggler fans, they're elitist. They have to come at you with bullshit. For example, Dolph Ziggler is the best wrestler in the company, and while the guy can perform, he performs very boringly. His matches with Luke Harper were very good, but Luke Harper is a big man. Okay, a big man versus a little man usually never works. Rey Mysterio, Big Show, Great Khali. So why the fuck do you want to see somebody that's a little bit bigger, but so much boring? At least Rey Mysterio did all these crazy high-flying moves. Rey had charisma. Chris Benoit had no charisma. This guy had no charisma. This guy would say, prove me wrong. He had no charisma. All this guy would do was 20 German suplexes, a bunch of fucking superplexes, a bunch of front suplexes. That's what Daniel Bryan does. He has no character. That's not a character. Saying yes a billion fucking times is not a character. Sure, it's over. I can admit that. But the motherfucker is boring. Daniel Bryan is another guy that's just boring like a Chris Benoit. You know, what the fuck does he do that's interesting? None of these guys compare to a fucking Roman Reigns. None of these guys compare to a Brock Lesnar. When people see Brock Lesnar, they're like, oh fuck, somebody is going to get their fucking ass whipped. John Cena has gotten his ass whipped so many times in F5 so many times I can't even count over the years. And nobody is able to fucking level up other than maybe Kurt Angle, not at this point, to Brock Lesnar. There's nobody in the business. Fuck all of you that think that Dolph Ziggler deserves the world title. He doesn't. He's a bum. When Brock comes to the ring and that fucking music hits, it's time to kick somebody's ass. It's blood pumping music. Roman Reigns comes out from the crowd. It's blood pumping music. That's what we need. We don't need yes, yes, yes. All these garbage ass wrestlers, and if they're good, that's it, but they have no personality. Chris Benoit idolized Dynamite Kid, a guy who beat the fuck out of his wife and fucking never cared about his daughter. That's a great guy. The guy's wheelchair bound, smoking cigarettes and drinking like me, motherfuckers, drinking like me. But what the fuck is wrong with you guys? You idolize CM Punk. He's on ESPN. It was something with Poppy or whatever. Y'all motherfuckers know what I'm talking about. It's like, Charles Barkley, I went to the bar with Charles Barkley and I had cranberry juice. Did you have liquor in it? No, I'm straight edge, guys. Look at me. I'm a tough guy because I'm straight edge, because I don't stick fucking hypodermic needles in my fucking arms, because I don't drink liquor, because I don't smoke cigarettes. Well, guess what, CM Punk? Nobody fucking respects a bum like you. You fucking pussy. And I know you probably do undercover, but that's another story for another time. So in the same interview, he admitted in a match that he shit himself. John Cena did the same thing on Total Divas. Steve Austin did the same thing. Why in the fuck would you tell somebody that you crapped yourself? That is so unbelievable to me. That he says
Charles Barkley got into a fight, and they had to go to a show or whatever, and he got 3 hours of sleep and blah, blah, blah. And this guy is so fucking boring. You guys love CM Punk. But the thing is, I'm not going to criticize him, even though Michael Landsberg did, about his opponent and his weight class and all that. You know, we know he's a middleweight. He's a middle-of-the-card guy. That's all he's ever been, CM Punk. And, you know, he's so cocky. And while I respect him for being a man, he's a bitch. You know, that's what I got to say about CM Punk. And there was something else. Oh, his girlfriend, AJ Lee, is Puerto Rican, which I already knew about. I just never mentioned it in the video. She's somewhat Spanish or whatever. I know my neighbors are Puerto Rican too, so I know what he's talking about. He got all defensive on the Landsberg show as well, along with ESPN. Yeah, I'm dating. Yeah, he got like this guy gets so he cracks so easily. This is what I'm saying about all these guys. These guys have no balls. These guys have no character. Dolph Ziggler has no character. Daniel Bryan has no character. CM Punk has no character. They're all just one of them. Some of them are nice. CM Punk's a jerk off. So where's the character there? When you got Roman Reigns facing a fucking giant that hasn't had charisma in his entire career. People are like, well, he was great as the giant of the WCW. All he did was choke slam and do the same shit that he's doing now, except he was a lot slimmer back then. He didn't do anything different. He was in the NWO with Hogan, Nash, Hulk Hogan, Mr. Perfect, Bagwell, fucking Luger, among other motherfuckers, Horace Hogan. He didn't do anything. That's why he went to the WWF, and he became something with Taker and Stone Cold. In his first 2 or 3 years, he was great. But by 2000, he was shipped to OVW because he was so good. And then he came back and he started beating the fuck out of everybody on the roster. He started becoming a true giant. Athletic, credible, a guy that could kick your ass. Big Show today, he's none of that. And Kane is the same way. He was a monster. Now he's nothing. But these guys had characters. They still have characters, but they're boring. So I say Roman Reigns is the guy that we want to see. But on top right now is Brock Lesnar, and he has to face in another fucking rematch a shitty John Cena who hasn't improved at all. He buried fucking Seth Rollins Monday. Seth Rollins' character, oh, I need the Authority, I need Kane, I need J&J Security. That's his character, is being a pussy that can't win matches except when people interfere. So where's the fucking character? I can't stand these wrestling fans. These other character, all these other characters. Yeah, a guy that talks like Daffy Duck and needs help to win matches. The guy's great on his own. And that's what pisses me off. He's good enough on his own. But people are like, no. He needs these guys. He needs two jobbers that didn't do fuck all in the Cruiserweight division. They were somewhat names of the company, but, you know, they're like fucking Gilbert. Nobody gives a fuck. Or Team Kaientai, nobody gives a fuck about them or whatever, the Geminis, you know, the Basha brothers, nobody gives a fuck about these people. But Seth Rollins has what it takes to be a champion, and they're making him look like a fucking retard. That's his character. What a great character. Honest to God, none of these guys have characters, but you pick, instead of Seth Rollins, instead of Daniel Bryan, at least the guy can wrestle, you pick fucking Dolph Ziggler to win the Rumble, and what rivalry to face fuckboy Buckethead, who's gonna fucking bury him. Could you imagine Brock Lesnar and Dolph Ziggler in a match? Get the fuck out of here. This guy would get his ass whipped. Alright? Same match with Sting. Sting would kick his ass at 50 fucking 5. Taker would kick his ass at 50. Dolph Ziggler is fucking a pussy. Could you imagine if this bum won against the Undertaker's streak? Holy fuck. People be like, what the fuck? Dolph Ziggler? This guy is a jobber. Period. Now, I wouldn't even want Roman Reigns to defeat his streak, so don't even throw that in my face, motherfucker, because it's not true. Taker should have never lost. I know I had a different opinion back then, believe me. I know people always holler at me, you said that you like when Brock Lesnar beat the Taker. But a lot of people, a lot of loyalists, WWE fans were pissed off. And the whole year they buried everybody with John Cena, but now all of a sudden last year they buried John Cena. They buried Cena, or Cena buried Dolph Ziggler, and now you want him as a main eventer, all because Sting came back and he got the Sting rub. You fucking guys are scrubs. You guys are nerds. You guys are gay morons. You guys are Adam Rose fans. The fuck out of here. Ziggler is boring. Period. He has nothing to offer, but Roman Reigns comes down. People are like, yeah, man, it's time to kick some ass. Roman Reigns does Superman punches and kicks, suplexes. He looks believable. He's got the look. But no, we can't push him. And when did all this Dolph Ziggler love come about? When did all this love come about? At WrestleMania, what was it, 29? After WrestleMania 29, when he won the world title for 3 fucking weeks? Daniel Bryan held the title for 2 weeks? Wow, these guys have amazing title reigns, and John Cena held it longer than anybody in the fucking world. This guy's title reign, he probably held it for like over 2,000 fucking days. Longer than Bruno, longer than Hogan. And Brock Lesnar doesn't need to hold the title for that fucking long, because Brock Lesnar, even if he would lose to Cena, he's still the fucking man. But he's not going to lose. And Randy Orton comes back tonight. Randy Orton needs a 1 month break. That's it. It's like Cena, I'm going to be out for 6 months. And he comes back in 2 fucking weeks. This is a miracle. It's a miracle. Cena's back. Oh, praise the fucking wrestling gods above. No, it's stupid. It's fake and it's boring. Roman Reigns is the last hope. There's a last chance with Roman Reigns. If they fuck Roman Reigns up and have Dolph Ziggler win the Rumble, and then people are like, he doesn't need the title. He doesn't need it. Well, neither does Cena. Cena doesn't need the title to tie Ric Flair. He doesn't need it. He's fuckboy Buckethead. The future runs through him. He's the future killer. The eater of talent, if you will. This guy doesn't want to put nobody over. He says it in his promos that he runs the fucking show with Vince McMahon. But he says that he runs it. And I'm just putting my fans over my mouth. I'm like, what the fuck? What is going on with this company? It's stupid. You guys don't have no stars except for Reigns, a guy who needs to be a champion to keep the ratings up in this company. No, but I'm sorry. You fans are stupid. I'm not going to try to scream anymore, but stop it. Daniel Bryan had his chance and he failed. Dolph Ziggler had his chance and he failed. Seth Rollins, Money in the Bank, cashes it in, wins the title. But then he'll be a pussy champion. If he wins the title, it's got to get rid of all these fucking people. He doesn't need nobody to win. He proves that he's great. And WrestleMania is coming up in the next fucking 3.5 months. You need to start building Roman Reigns up. I'm telling you, if you build him up, you're going to get a star. If you build Dolph Ziggler up and he wins the Rumble, I'm going to rant. Because I've had enough of Cena, Ziggler, Daniel Bryan, Seth Rollins. I've even had enough of Seth, but I know he's capable. But they make him look like a joke. So Roman Reigns is the last hope to get the ratings up, the buy rates up, and the overall get the fans back in the company. But you guys don't want that. And all these fans that cheer for all these motherfucking morons are fanboys. They say fans cheer for Adam Rose. Oh yeah, he turned heel. He's a tough guy. He defeated R-Truth, the jobber. Yeah, I'm a real tough guy. Get the fuck out of here. You're a jobber. That's what you are. R-Truth has been a jobber for fucking years in this company. And he's nothing. I don't care what the fuck he does. Daniel Bryan sucks. Dolph Ziggler sucks. Push Roman Reigns. That's it. That's your last hope. And you'll see the reactions. I guarantee you that Roman Reigns with that Rumble, people are going to freak out because that's what they wanted last year. Remember, or earlier this year, in January, they wanted Roman Reigns to win the fucking Rumble because Daniel Bryan was not in the Rumble, and that was a big mistake in my opinion. That's where WWE really started fucking up. But Batista won. And yeah, I was mad because I wanted it to be a new guy because Batista was already there. I wasn't hating him because he was the animal. I was hating him because he was already there. And I knew in months going forward that he was going to leave. And that's exactly what happened. I knew he was going to do that. And now he's not coming back because he's a movie star. He may be the next Rock. This guy is an amazing athlete. He's also an amazing fucking actor. And he's proven that. So he's going to be in multiple movies. Guardians of the Galaxy was successful. It drew $1 billion. And that's the thing. He draws money. Cena draws money despite the fact that WWE thinks this guy's great. He hasn't improved. That's why I rain on Cena the way I do. But Ziggler is even worse. You guys are saying, well, how could Ziggler be worse? He has no character. A show-off is just him showing off. You know, oh yeah, look at me. Oh yeah, I got money right here. Yeah, $500 bills. Yeah. But the thing is, guys, is that I'm probably going to spend this in the next week or maybe tomorrow if we go out. So I'm going to be broke after that. But I'm going to get the stuff. You know, I'm going to get it late. But I get video games and all that. But you know what? At least I have money. There's no money in these characters that you guys like. Because today's fans, they just like, you know, trendy stuff. They like the things that are in the now, that are trending on Twitter. It's stupid. Why don't you get a guy that can kick ass? Roman Reigns is the guy that's going to draw this kind of money. But this kind of money is going to turn into millions of dollars if you put the world title on him. Not tens, not fucking 20s, $1 million. And that's what I'm saying. You got to give him a chance. And you got to keep Cena away from this motherfucker unless he truly puts him over. I mean, John Cena could put him over after WrestleMania. He could beat fucking Brock Lesnar. He'll legitimately be a fucking tough guy. He could defeat maybe Kane, and he could retire a bunch of these part-timers. They could do anything with him. And now I'm hearing that they want Undertaker to be in the fucking match with Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Fuck the Undertaker. I respect the Undertaker. No way. The guy is 50-some years old. He's old. Fuck him. This guy comes back once or twice every year for one motherfucking match and a couple Raws and SmackDowns, and I'm supposed to fucking like this? No, it's not going to happen because Taker knows that he's past tense. Its time is up. No way. I don't care if Sting has a match or Hogan has a match, but put Roman Reigns in the main event. He's the man. I'm telling you, Dolph Ziggler's a big mistake if they go with this guy. I'm telling you guys right now. Mark my words. I'm just hating on the guy because, like Cena, he doesn't entertain me. There's nothing there. Cena's hustle, loyalty, respect. But he's been doing the same old shit for 10 years. He gets the same old promos every fucking week. Dolph Ziggler, you know, I overcome the odds. It sounds like Cena, huh? Daniel Bryan, his characters are all intertwined with each other. The fucking way company cannot push a Roman.
Anyway. 103 started to piss me off. I don't know what the fuck is wrong. That's why I've been using my Hangouts. So you guys know to sub to my channel, follow me on Facebook. I'll post this video on Facebook so everybody can hear my opinions. And don't call me a hater. Don't call me a fucking jerk. Don't call me a fucking jerk. Just don't call me names. Listen to what I'm saying. It's common sense. Use your fucking heads. Everybody that this company has tried to push that you like has failed. Now it's time for the reign of Roman Reigns.